What's up YouTube, Joel Wanasek here with Unstoppable Recording Machine, and today I'm going to show you how to use parallel distortion to make your screaming vocals in your metal songs sound more aggressive. That's a pretty cool trick, so let's listen to what we have right now.
The weight of my world is lifting up in eyes when the surface breaks. Of my paradise, as I face the death left to reflect.
Okay, so I've got some really heavy screaming vocals, as you can see. All I have is some limiting on them, and then I have all of these routed here to this screaming bus track, on which I've got some EQ and I've got some standard, mixing things that I like to get the screams to where I want them to sound. Now, I want to make them more aggressive here with some parallel saturation. So to do this, we're going to come in here, we're going to add a group channel track. Actually, we're going to add two of them. We're going to go stereo. So we have group 7 and 8. I'm going to call one of these parallel Vox distortion. And then the next one is going to be called Scream Total. Okay, so there's a reason for this. So basically when I add some parallel distortion to this, what's going to happen here is as I turn the volume up on the fader, it's going to bring up the volume of this. So I may come up with a blend that I like, but it's going to make the vocal super loud. So I'm going to bust that here to a total bus so I can bring the volume down. So let's route both of these here to the total bus. So now we have control over that. Okay, now what we want to do to get this in parallel is we're going to go here to the scream bus and we are going to approach the sends. I'm going to open up the sends and then you're going to see the parallel distortion vocals bus that we created. I'm going to turn this on and then you can do post or pre-fader. I'm going to do pre-fader because I don't want the volume of this channel in case I automate it to affect the amount of distortion I'm going to put on. So let's solo these vocals here. Let's go to the inserts, and you can use any distortion you want. I'm going to use the most basic one here, the stock Steinberg distortion, because it's a stock plugin. Now, let's hear what it sounds like as I turn the gain up, which is this boost knob.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well, of my paradise, yes, I face the death left to reflect. What a waste of time I was in retrospect.
That gets pretty aggressive, as you can hear. Now let's hear it in the mix and compare.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well,
so you might not want so much of it, but you may want to keep that amount of gain. So what you can do is pull this fader down and then find the perfect blend.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well, of my paradise, yes, I face the death left to reflect. What a waste of time I was in retrospect. The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well, of my paradise, yes, I face.
You can hear when I A-B the vocal parallel distortion here, it really adds a little bit of aggression to it without getting too over the top. Now, this is why we have the Scream Total, because obviously as I've turned this fader up over here on the parallel, it has made it a lot louder. So let's balance the vocals a little bit.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well, of my paradise, yes, I face the death left to reflect. What a waste of time I was.
There you go. You can see how simple and easy it is to add parallel distortion to your vocals to help them sound just a little bit more aggressive. Now, we could EQ this if we wanted to, or do whatever we wanted. So, for example, maybe we think that this is, I'm going to turn it up really loud, really bright. Let's pull this back a little bit and make it more mid-heavy.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well, of my paradise, yes, I face the death left to reflect. What a waste of time I was in retrospect.
Turn the EQ, bypass it.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice.
That it kind of gives it like a little bit more of a lo-fi kind of boost. Let's hear how that sounds on the mid-range.
The weight of my world is resting up in ice when the surface breaks. Well, of my paradise, yes, I face the death left to reflect. What a waste of time I was in retrospect.
So you can see that you can use that saturation in parallel to do all kinds of cool effects. Maybe you want, a grittier mid-range or a little bit of sizzle on the top, whatever. The point is that it's a very powerful tool to making your screaming vocals sound just a little bit more aggressive by adding some distortion. So there you have it. Please click like and subscribe to this channel for more great mixing videos. Let me know in the comments where you're using parallel distortion. Thank you so much for watching.